Hello. Okay, so this is going to be a tutorial on this simple Armenian braid style. Have someone help you do this because it's difficult to achieve alone. I used a wide tooth comb and some butterfly clips, and you can have a rat tail comb, but that's optional. I got these cloth hairbands at Target. You're going to start off doing a hairband shaped parting. I'll show a close-up of it in a second. Make sure you also have a proper middle part. This is where we start the parting for the first braid. So you're going to do a rectangular section down the back of the head in the middle and use the middle part at the top as a guideline. Don't mind the fact that I'm wearing a Five Guys t-shirt. I used to work there and now I just use it as like a house shirt. Take your time with the partings and make sure they're straight because it will affect the end result. Now I'm following the guideline of the section to make the 3 parts for the braid. Keep in mind that if you have curly hair, because there's a lot of Armenians who have very curly hair, the method is still exactly the same. I recommend cloth hairbands instead of rubber bands because they are less damaging. For the next couple of braids, we're going to do triangular partings because as you can see, the round of the head will affect the way the braids lay down. So doing triangular partings follows the curvature of the head. Here I'm just making the partings for the braid again. I made the section for this braid too small, so I'm taking it out and just putting more hair in. Make sure all of your braids are the same size, otherwise it will look clapped at the end. Just take the extra time to make sure it doesn't look ghetto because I've seen a couple of Armenians with braids and they're all like different sizes. One important thing to note is that if this last section is small, don't worry about it. The headband parting was just a guideline, so we'll add that last bit of hair to the front. Here I'm just squeezing the braid gently to loosen it up because I made it a little bit tighter than the other braids by accident. If you can still see your partings, just take the wide tooth comb and gently comb down and it will blend them together. Now I'm just repeating the process on the other side. The braids on the side are going to be parted a little bit differently. So this is where the middle part is, and you're going to do a diagonal parting. So now you kind of have 2 triangles, just like the braids next to them are triangles. Try to get this braid to line up with the ones next to it, so make it extra loose at the top so that when you start braiding tighter, it lines up better, because you don't want to have it be like way higher up than the rest of them. The braid right at the front is a little bit tricky because you want to braid it at an angle so that you can tuck it behind your ear. So while you're braiding the loose part, pull it backwards and then let it fall as you get further down. Now I positioned the 2 braids on the side a little bit higher up, but if you want to be able to tuck it behind your ear easier, you can braid them a little bit lower like the girl in this photo. As you can see in the picture, she was also wearing a hair clip to hold them back, so that's what we're doing here. And it's literally that simple. I put some Armenian accessories on her. And yes, this is real silver. This is not costume jewelry because I've had a couple of people accuse me of using costume jewelry. No, it is silver. 925 sterling silver. The ends look a little bit weird because it's synthetic hair, but it will look better on your hair because human hair is less stiff. But yeah, let me know if you want to see anything specific.